when did you get the call for Supercell, and did you know what it was going to do for the scene, for the industry, for yourself, for the people around you, for the viewers, like for everyone?
As you know, like I said earlier, Rapman believes in his stuff. If he says something, I'm going to believe him. He was, from day one, shortly after Blue Story was filmed, on the press run, he mentioned about doing a show.
Yeah, I've seen
Imagine.
that.
So around that time, remember, I'm watching all the press because I'm a part of the film. So when people may have not that may have not touched people as much as it may have touched me, because I'm around the film invested. At the moment. I'm invested. So when I saw that, I was like, right, a dope idea. So years later now, when he's mentioned he's going to do the show, and obviously my close friend is close friends with him, and he's gassing me, he's saying, yo, this is the maddest thing that's going to happen. Wait and see. You need to audition. So auditions came about. I weren't hearing nothing like that was my age range. And then the minute I saw the casting call, I've emailed, got my audition date, went, auditioned, and then now to your question, that same friend is his birthday. So this would have been 2 months before we done the read through and started filming. My friend's birthday meal, we're all there, Raps has pulled up, we're all there chilling. And then Raps has said to me, yeah, you got the role. Like, so all the man them's there, we're waved, it's a vibe already. And then, yeah, we just got a whole next, I think it was like 15 shots, tequila shots, 20 shots.
Like,
it was in a tick, like, confirmed, bag secured, like, you get me? But yeah, man, that's how I found out. And then from then, started filming a couple months later. I didn't know, like, I knew, as I said, I knew it would have been great and good because Rapman said it. He wasn't wrong ever before. He's right again. But now it's actually out. It's exceeded my expectations. I expected it to be great, but this is greater than great.
What's going on, people? With Flash Johnson, so welcome to another episode of In Depth. Today's guest is someone that's been doing very well within the acting world. He was in Chance the Movie, Blue Story, and Supercell. Vex, how you doing, my brother?
It's good, my family.
What should I say? Masher right now. That's the name right now, Masher.
Word. That's my new name. Everywhere I go, yeah, getting the banter, the taser banter. It's all right, man. It's all right.
How you been, man?
I've been good, bro. I can't complain, man. Obviously, it's a huge blessing what's going on right now, being a part of Supercell. And yeah, everything that's coming with it pretty much, man. I'm overwhelmed, happy, living in the moment. And yeah, man, just gassed overall, really, bro. I can't lie.
Before we go into the whole Supercell, Chance the Movie, Blue Story, and even your appearances in Shiro Story, take me back to where your acting journey first started, because I know you from music.
Yeah, of course.
We go way back from music days,
Yeah.
but let's go to let's go straight into the acting world. Where did it all start for you? Because when I first saw you in Shiro Story, I was like, right, that's Vex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, where did it start for you, man?
When my daughter was born, I just wanted to give my life more purpose. Not to say music isn't a purpose, because people are out living their dreams through music. But my thing was longevity. Like, can I do this when I'm 60, when I'm 40? Because, you know, at a time, being 30 and rapping at the time when we was young, it was considered as, yo, forget that. So back then I was like, oh, what can I do? And I always loved acting. I always loved drama in school. When I left school, I'd done a short film in my college in the common room. The teachers gathered people up. We done a short film and I was the lead when I didn't even know what a lead was. And I pretty much left acting there. Then when my daughter was born now, and as I said, I wanted to find more of a purpose, give myself more of something to do long term. And yeah, it was acting. I fell in love with acting day one, and I just literally revisited. My daughter gave me the passion to revisit it to give her something to be proud of as well. So yeah, that's pretty much how acting started. When I first started, bro, I was doing extra work thinking that I was an actor. And I was just an extra until I started speaking to people, networking. I spoke to one actor. You know, I don't know if you've seen Phone Shop, but there's the black guy and the white guy. They're funny, but the black guy is who I spoke to. I forgot his name. He just had a small part in James Bond not too long ago as well. But yeah, we'll come back to that. But yeah, he told me, look, do this, do that, get an agent. I took his advice. From then, I never looked back. I got an agent. I was doing commercials. I was doing films, like small parts in films, not so much, even American films, French films, commercials mainly was going off. Obviously, I didn't want to do commercials. I still want to get that role. And that's when Chance the Movie came about, I believe. No, tell a lie. Shiro's Story. My daughter was one of the leads in Shiro's Story, and I got in an episode. Obviously, I was already doing commercials. I was doing stuff already, what my agent was sending me, but more screen time is what I wanted. Shiro's Story gave me that chance. Now I'm on YouTube, million views in a day. You can see me. I never had a lead part, but as you said, you saw, raw, there's Vex. And then behind the scenes, there was Blue Story was supposed to come out ages ago. So behind the scenes, there was auditions for that. I got the part for Blue Story for a lead ages ago. But obviously, time goes on. Shiro's Story came out 1, 2, and 3. That prioritized the release or the movement for that Blue Story at the time, which everything's in its time. So then Rapman did Blue Story with Paramount, BBC, the film, the Blue Story that the world all knows now.
Come on, man. Blue Story is a legendary film.
You know what I'm saying? Lucian Borough stuff, man. And yeah, I went back to Spotlight, auditioned in front of Rapman, Isabella, Simon, and yeah, I got the role, and that was it from there. Like, what do we do next? How do we get more roles, and how do we keep this going? And I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy trying to do music, trying to do acting, and do many other things that I'm still currently doing. But yeah, man, where we're at now is giving me the chance to be able to enjoy that more now. So yeah, man, that's where it started, and that's where we're at, man.
Let's go back to the commercial side, yeah? What is it about commercials that you didn't want to do? Because when you think about doing commercials, like, there is a bag there.
No, it was a nice bag.
There's a nice bag in commercials, and a lot of celebrities now started in commercials.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
Like, commercials is like, I see commercials as like, you know, when you're on pirate radio.
Yeah, the start.
You know what I mean? Like, the start, yeah.
Or when you're established, go in it, like, for me, when you're established, doing a commercial then is cool. But if you want to be established, if you want to mark your like, you want people to know your name, a commercial's not going to be the way to kind of...
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying to you. Doing a commercial, yeah, when they don't know you, is like being on pirate radio.
Yeah, you can't
You hear my voice. You don't know who I am, but I'm sick. You need to see my face. You don't know who I am, but I can act.
No, literally. It's literally that. Like,
so what is it about a commercial you thought like you wouldn't be taken serious?
That was one element, but that was because of what other actors was telling me. So the more networking I'm doing, the more friends I'm gaining through doing acting and going to auditions, and that I've met a lot of people that I talk to till this day at an audition. Like, back in the day, I'll go to an audition. That person ends up being a presenter on SBTV, or that person ends up doing his own theatre shows, and it's like we all connected. So I suppose it's good. The commercial side is good if you don't mind doing that. But if you really want to establish yourself, that's not going to help.
So it's not always about the bag.
Yeah, it's not always, money can't, you know, sometimes you have to turn things down, whether the money is good or not. If you yourself aren't feeling it, You can't do it, or it's going to be forced, literally.
Have you had to turn something down when you looked at the email and the money was dope and you was like,
No. No. I've turned down one role.
mm,
I won't go into why or whatever, but I turned down one role and that's it. But if the money's good and the role is actually aligns with something I believe in, then I'll do it.
But that's normal. But if the money's good, so we're just gonna put here, yeah. The money's good, but the role ain't something what you believe in. But the money's like good.
That's when I got to turn things down, bro. Because if I don't believe in it, like there's. Like, when you say don't believe, there's elements, like there's layers to this. So I might not believe in doing something, but I don't mind portraying it. But if I don't believe in it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
like,
and that's good. I have to ask these questions because there's people that will, like, do these roles, they don't believe in it, but
the money's right.
It can change their life, it can fix certain situations in their life, and they do it. At the time, and we all do certain jobs that we might not want to do because the money's right. But the fact that you're in this space where you're like, you know what, I'll wait until I get something that I want to do. It shows what kind of actor you are.
Yeah.
You're not in this for the money.
Yeah, not for the money or to rub out myself. I wanna do the right thing, the right roles. I want people to see, like, you know what I mean? Like, one wrong role and people are going to remember that forever. Like, oh, that's the guy that was doing that in that film. Nah, let me just do what my job is. If I'm a good character or a bad character, we'll be the bad character. Gallus was the crowd favorite, we'll be that character. Obviously, we can do more than street stuff. But again, if it is something mad, I am not doing it. There's no chance. No chance.
Wanted to ask you that your daughter's in Shara's story and she played a main role. What was it that led to that position of her getting that role?
Obviously, me and Rapman, we know each other. Us like good peoples. He shouted me one day and he said, I got this music video. I need a young little girl, man. How old's your little one? I think I told him her age. And he was like, yeah, man. No, that's perfect. Like, I want to get her in a video. My reply was, I don't really want my daughter in a music video. Like, remember, at this moment in time, she's not on no Instagram. There's no videos. It's just my personal peers and family that, you get what I mean, would know and see the day-to-day, whatever. So he said to me straight, like, yo, bro, this ain't no normal music video. Remember, nothing's been created at this point. So he's a man that believes in his thing before it's even created. So he said, this ain't no regular music video, bro. I wouldn't even ask if it was a regular music video. I was like, all right, no, cool. He showed me a little bit more about it. And I said, yeah, no, you know what? Let's do it. Cool. And yeah, the rest is history. Literally.
But was she an actor before then? Like, done any acting work?
Because of me pursuing acting due to her being born, I had to get her into acting. So at that time, she was doing drama classes, I believe, in Bromley. So she had every weekend, I'm taking her every weekend without fail. She's got performances, summer performances, winter performances. So she was doing a lot of acting.
At what age was that?
4 to 5, 6, 7. And I'd say she stopped at 7. Like, yeah, around 7, she stopped going classes and doing the whole acting stuff, yeah.
So when she was doing Cheryl's story, like, how was you, like, when you seeing her doing, like, the role that she was doing and how she was literally, like, she was like one of the stars of the show.
Yeah, no, facts. It was crazy. It was mind-blowing, bro. Like, 5 years old, taking cues, like, action, ready to go. Like, I was already, from that moment there, Cheryl's story 1, I was a proud dad. There's nothing more, like, she basically made me a proud father from then on forever. Like, do you get what I mean? We're filming in the freezing cold in the snow. She's keeps saying, no, Dad, I'm all right. I'm good. Like, filmed all day, filmed out in the snow, then the house scenes all day. Calm, bro. One day we've wrapped at 1 a.m, but that was cool. She wanted to stay. We could have gone. Raps was like, yo, you can go. She was like, I said, bro, she can do it, you know. I asked her if she wants to do it. She said, yeah, she can do it. She wants to stay.
Christmas and the family function, she was a star of the show. And
Yeah, bro. The whole family, like, she will be going shopping with my mum, her mum, and she's getting noticed, like, literally. Like, obviously, when she's with me, it's even more, because when I appeared in the episode and people put 2 and 2 together, it was like, oh, raw, father and daughter. But when she's out with other family members, it's even mad. She's getting noticed.
That's so sick that, like, you can experience those moments with your daughter and it's something that you love to do at the same time.
No, facts.
So going on to Blue Story now. So you've now got this whole relationship with Rapman, obviously before like the acting.
Yeah.
Obviously you're all from the same borough.
Yeah.
Like with Blue Story and the roles that you played, did you know that this is going to be like a debut to make you go to the next level? Because everything in the entertainment world and the industry is about tears, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
It is.
So it's like, cool, Shiro's Story done its thing. Do you know what I mean? It helped everyone, including Rapman. Do you know what I mean? But like Blue Story now, this is the film.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is the box office.
Cinema.
You get me?
That experience, bro.
Like, how was that experience for you?
Mad, bro. Mad. The best experience. Like the experiences keep on getting better and better, but Blue Story for me, bro, like off the back of Blue Story, I went New York, I went LA, I'm in Paramount, I'm in Warner Brothers, like I'm in the places that I looked at as a little kid watching stuff and seeing that at the beginning of a film, and now I'm here walking around the studios, I'm meeting the casting director of Happy Feet, I'm like, yeah, bro, it's deeper than what everyone will see on the gram.
Yeah.
Like the gram is like 10%.
Because when you're in them moments, you don't want to snap. And you need to enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people will just start snapping just to prove that, yo, I'm here.
Yeah. For me, I'm going to snap and show it if I'm a regular visitor. If I'm doing this all the time, I'm going to snap it. If I'm seeing this once, or I don't know if things are going to get great or not,
if I leave here, I don't know if I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to enjoy it while I'm here.
Yeah. Literally. And that was when I was in LA the first time. That was the mindset I had. Like, yeah, no one don't even need to know that I'm in this studio. Even now, I've not even put out a picture ever. It's just enjoy it, take it in, network, get myself back there.
So when you went to LA, was it off your own back, or was it just, was you in a press run?
So, as you know, Blue Story, Michael Ward, Stephen Odubola, the 2 leads, my good friends, they was on a press run and they brought me on their press run and meetings, and I had auditions out there as well. So I've met casting directors. I've read in front of casting directors in LA. Never had American lessons, like speaking lessons. I just done it off the rip. The casting director of Happy Feet was like, "Oh my God, you're really good." Like, so it's just a case of going back and keeping it consistent. So yeah, man, just gonna keep working, and then eventually we'll be there regularly.
Yeah, so it's basically building your roster from the ground up, and it's good that you've got established people within the industry that's saying, "Come and get experience."
Facts, and that's why the music game and the acting game is 2 different worlds, because your peers in music, they're not gonna bring you into opportunities unless it benefits them. Your peers in the acting world will say, "Yo, come now. Are you ready? Your phone could ring at a random time. Yo, what are you doing? I'm going to meet. Da, 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 da." Just way more.
And it happens to you quite a bit sometimes, man.
Yeah, it's a lot regular, and I'm grateful for all of my peers in the acting world. I say acting world, but they're my people, innit?
Yeah.
Like, forget the acting world, they're my people. But for the careers we're all chasing, everyone's sending the ladder down, like without even questioning it. It's the ladder's coming down, you're climbing up.
So now you're getting to taste success. I wouldn't say no. Do you know what? I wouldn't even say taste it. You're getting to see it.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you see it, you experience it, but it's always home time.
Yeah. That's the real one.
That's because I've been there.
Yeah.
I've experienced it. I'm in the rooms. I'm around the people. I'm getting the free food, the free drinks,
Yes.
and in the meetings and whatever. But bro, it's home. There's always home time.
It's home time soon. It could be the 7th. You're lit. Could be in the biggest. Bro, I was in the. Where was I? I don't even come here to spill all of that, but
I'll spill it,
I was
man.
at the Golden Globe. So they had an evening party before the Golden Globes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was it was the Golden Globes. They had an evening party before, like posh, Moet. You're getting Moet bottles, just normal, and you gotta go home, bro. At the end, like after that, like. It's so mad, bro. I'm chilling. Leonardo DiCaprio's in there, bro. Like right next to me, flipping the first Spider-Man was in there. What's his name? I don't want to say a name and be wrong, but the first, it's Tobey Maguire. Yep, Tobey Maguire. He's in there with like Rapman, me, Michael, like.
And you're feeling like somebody.
Yeah, we're there, man. It's important, you know, like feeling like someone important. I was speaking to. See me, I speak to everyone. I was talking to the wife of the person that makes Barbie dolls in America. Like he has a Barbie factory.
That's crazy.
So these are the people that are in the spaces too. It's not always just actors. It's different kinds of people, bro. Because
what was that conversation like?
Literally, she asked me she said, "Are you an actor?" I said, "Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm going to be in a new Netflix series coming out soon because it weren't out yet." And she was like, "Yeah, my husband, he has a Barbie factory. I'm just here to network and support my husband," and just literally telling me her story and how her and her husband ended up doing the Barbies, getting into the factory, something to do with his brother, and then they've got the factory now, and bro, it's mad. Like,
it's crazy, you know? Like when you're in them rooms and the links you can make.
It's mad.
But like I said, it's always home time. But do you know what? You have to be grateful when it's home time and you're going back to what you know. Because
I'm always happy to go home. As mad as it sounds, I'm happy to go home. And then sometimes you want to make that your reality. So you have to go home to be able to come back and make that your reality anyway.
100%.
But home time it does hurt sometimes.
100%, of course.
It does hurt. When you're on a plane, looking out like... Oh.
Listen. I shot a music video for someone last year. I was on a helicopter. I flew over Jay-Z and Beyonce's house. Yeah, in LA. Yeah. Later on that day, I was back in London.
Cold weather, innit?
Cold. No, but it was just fact. I turned onto like my area. I was like, bro, a few hours ago, I was flying over Jay-Z and Beyonce's house in a helicopter. Obviously, I was shooting the video, but it's just the fact of I was flying over Jay-Z and Beyonce's house in a helicopter, and now I'm back in the ends.
Man, gotta make this a reality.
But that really made me feel, I need to make this a reality.
No, facts.
Like, more than just a snap, I need this a reality. I need to be able to be flying on a helicopter to my house.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or it's your helicopter. It's your helicopter, not flight. It's yours. Anywhere you want to go, you know what I mean?
It's manifestation, bro.
No, facts.
Manifestation's a big thing, and I feel like there is nothing that you can't have. You just have to manifest it and work. That's one thing I'm really big on, manifestation. Like, there's nothing you can't have, but you just manifest it and work towards it however you got to work towards it in a positive way.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Going on to Supercell, because I really feel like that show changed the way our scene is looked at in a positive way. That show brought so many actors new, I would say new light that we didn't know about. And some obviously we do know about. But when did you get the call for Supercell, and did you know what it was going to do for the scene, for the industry, for yourself, for the people around you, for the viewers, like for everyone?
As you know, like I said earlier, Rapman believes in his stuff. If he says something, I'm going to believe him. He was, from day one, shortly after Blue Story was filmed, on the press run, he mentioned about doing a show.
I've seen
Imagine.
that.
So around that time, remember, I'm watching all the press because I'm a part of the film. So when people may have not that may have not touched people as much as it may have touched me, because I'm around the film invested at the moment. I'm invested. So when I saw that, I was like, right, a dope idea. So years later now, when he's mentioned he's going to do the show, and obviously my close friend is close friends with him, and he's gassing me, saying, yo, this is the maddest thing that's going to happen. Wait and see. You need to audition. So auditions came about. I weren't hearing nothing like that was my age range. And then the minute I saw the casting call, I've emailed, got my audition date, went, auditioned. And then now to your question, that same friend is his birthday. So this would have been 2 months before we done the read through and started filming. My friend's birthday meal, we're all there. Raps has pulled up. We're all there chilling. And then Raps has said to me, yeah, you got the role. Like, so all the man them's there. We're waved. It's a vibe already. And then, yeah, we just got a whole next, I think it was like 15 shots, tequila shots, 20 shots.
Like,
it was in a tick. Like, confirmed, bag secured, like, you get me? But yeah, man, that's how I found out. And then from then, started filming a couple months later. I didn't know, like, I knew, as I said, I knew it would have been great and good because Rapman said it. He wasn't wrong ever before. He's right again. But now it's actually out. It's exceeded my expectations. I expected it to be great, but this is greater than great. It's mad, like, it's out of this world great.
So, you know what, yeah? When I was watching it and I saw you, like, I was proud because obviously man knows you from time and like I've seen the journey. But what I was thinking is that, yo, you're doing a scene with one of the most legendary artists within the industry.
No, facts.
Even that it didn't turn out good for you, yeah? Right? But your scene is with Gets, yeah? When you was doing that scene, like, what was going through your head? Because obviously, yeah, you're in the acting world, but you're still human. You're still like, raw, like.
I think I overcame all of that. The read-through. Because everyone met at the read-through. So at the read-through, it's like, oh, right. Prior to the read-through, man knows Gets has got a role. And then at the read-through now, we're together. Me and Gets are sat together. Because, yeah, it was me, Gets, Nadine, if I can remember. So it was already, like, I didn't see Gets after that. As much, I might go on the gram and then see Gets and be like, oh, shit. Sick freestyle, he's cold. My mum watching the Mobos with my mum and that, and his performance was crazy, like crazy. So I will still always, it's always Gets, like raw Gets, but acting mode, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm good at just turning it on, But he's people's now, so it's it goes. I'm quick at, like, it can just go. You know what I mean, like. You would see someone, the icon, the legend, but you rub shoulders with them and then it goes. It's like, it's like bro now. So yeah, that's pretty much how that went. By the time we filmed that scene, we'd done rehearsals, we'd done training, we'd done the read through. So by the time we're filming that now,
That's bro,
That's
innit?
bro, yeah.
It's normal.
Yeah.
It's good that you can get right into your acting role and literally focus on what's so important to you. Do you know what I mean? What did Supercell do for you personally? Like, what did you learn from it? What did it do for you as an actor? Like, how do you feel like it elevated you? Because at the end of the day, the show is massive. And obviously, a show like that, everyone's going to get a piece of the show to help their career.
The reception's just been amazing. Obviously, socials going off, Snapchat going off, Instagram going off. I'm loving the moment. I'm enjoying the moment, but I'm just trying to do the right thing with the moment. Keep it going, get into something, find something else.
'Cause some people get sucked into the moment.
Yeah.
And then once the moment's gone,
Yeah, they're gone.
yeah.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to rub out. So it's like,
And that goes back to what we were saying in the beginning, not doing things to rub yourself out.
there you go. There you go. I'm not rubbing myself out for nothing, bro. Like, literally. So it's you gotta stay focused, innit? Like,
Yeah.
that's the main thing. Staying focused, not getting too gassed up by what's going on, but same time enjoy it. Enjoy what's going on, which I'm doing. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the love, the messages, people that I know from that I may have met twice that remember, oh wow, like they're proud of me. And so it just gives me the strength to keep going, man. And yeah, without the love, you know, it's nurturing, innit? It's keeping me going. So yeah.
Nah, man. So what's next for you, man?
Everyone's gonna have to just wait and see. I'll be honest. I just want to pop up on your screens and get that wow factor. Like, oh, he's in this. You never know what it may be. It could be anything. But yeah, I'm working. Literally, I'm working.
That's good, man. There's one question I always like to ask on the show. What advice would you give to your younger self?
If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Keep going. Never give up.
No.
Because you know, when you're younger, you're stubborn and you think, oh, people are against you. Things don't go your way. And I was very naive, and I'd like, you know what, if that don't work, forget it. And the person I am now, I just keep going and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And I'm achieving through doing that. So yeah, man, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Even though those aren't my words. But yeah, that's what I would say. Just keep going, bro. Keep going, little bro. Don't stop.
And that's the key point, because you kept going. And you've been in some big films, from YouTube to the cinemas to Netflix.
No, I appreciate it, my bro.
Do you know what I mean? Your daughter can turn on the TV and watch you when she wants. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to think about things like that.
Yeah, no, for real.
Do you know
For
what I
real.
mean? Like, your mum can now go and show her friends, oh, this is my son, look at that. You know what I mean?
That's the main thing, you know. You know when you're in the moment and we're speaking about certain things you don't think, but you triggered a point. That is the main thing for me. Like, my mum being able to be proud of something I'm doing.
Yeah. Especially
That's
from
the
where
main
you came
thing.
from, because I know where you came from.
That is the best thing. Like, I forget to say that, I mention that, but that's the main thing. As much as my daughters, they don't know, they only know what they know, but mum knows, she's seen it all.
Grassroots.
Yeah, so it's like, to be able to be proud now and be able to talk about me to your people, to aunties, to uncle, that's the best feeling. So that's what I would have give myself, the advice I would have given myself. Do it for mum. Do it for mum. Forget anybody else. Like, you know, when you're young, you're lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Do it for mum, because that's who's there in the beginning and that's who's there in the end. You get me? So yeah, man, do it for mama.
No, thank you, bro, for coming on the show, man. It means a lot. And like I said, when I saw you in Supercell, I was like, yo, listen, it's time to get you on the show. It's time to, like, shed light on what you've been doing, because, like I said, I've known you for so long and I've seen your journey. So even when I saw your Supercell, I messaged you, said, yo, bro, I'm proud of you, because, like, I didn't even know you was in the show. I just watching the show, and I was like, Wow, that's vex.
Sometimes you got to pop up and show. Bleep.
You know what I mean? So, I'm proud of you, bro, and just keep working, man.
No, I appreciate you, my bro. Thank you for having me on. And yeah, man, you're doing great things as well. That's why I'm here, bro.
Appreciate
you know,
it,
greatness meets greatness.
Appreciate it, bro.
Oh, my family.
I'm Flash Johnson. I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of In Depth. Until next time.